Welcome to today's explainer on AI-powered marketing, ancient persuasion methods that still win. I know, right off the bat, that sounds like a total contradiction. I mean, we're living in this era where literally everyone is absolutely obsessed with the newest algorithm, the latest software update, the whole tech boom. But the wild premise we're diving into today is that the absolute most advanced and effective marketing strategies out there right now, well, they aren't actually new at all.
So get this. What if I told you that the most powerful marketing strategies in the world were actually discovered over 2,000 years ago? And incredibly, they are still completely outperforming most of the AI-generated marketing we see today. It kind of challenges everything we're being told about the whole digital revolution, doesn't it? We're constantly pushed to just, find the next big technological breakthrough. But what if the real secret actually requires us to look backwards?
Let's do a quick thought experiment together. Just imagine two marketers. Marketer A has access to literally every AI tool imaginable. The ultra-expensive subscriptions, the fastest processors, you name it. Marketer B, on the other hand, deeply understands human psychology. 10 years from now, who do you honestly think wins? It's a profound question, and it really sets the stakes for anyone trying to communicate or sell anything today.
See, most people out there believe AI is completely rewriting the rules of marketing. But honestly, that is only half the story. Here's the truth of it. The tools are changing for sure, but human nature? It really isn't. While everyone is completely distracted by how artificial intelligence is changing content creation, the human brain, the exact organ making that split-second decision to buy or click or trust, has remained an absolute constant.
Let's look at the timeline here. Over 2,000 years ago, you had Aristotle teaching the core principles of persuasion, that whole timeless triad of ethos, pathos, and logos. Then you've got Sun Tzu, revealing how to win the battle before it even begins through pure strategic positioning. Fast forward a bit, and Cleopatra is mastering the art of capturing attention in a crazy crowded world, leaving her rivals totally speechless. And then, jumping to the 20th century, David Ogilvy built ad campaigns that generated millions in sales by tapping into those exact same impulses. These historical masters, they leveraged human nature way before the digital age was even a blip on the radar.
Now let's pivot to today. Marketers have ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and just countless other AI tools right at their fingertips. I mean, we can generate thousands of words in a few seconds, conjure up images out of thin air, and basically automate our entire workflow. It's wild. But just because you own a bunch of fancy hammers doesn't mean you actually know how to build a house, right?
Which brings us to what we call the AI trap. If you're just using these tools without understanding why people actually buy, or click, or trust and act, well, AI simply helps you create average marketing faster. That's it. Without that baseline understanding of human psychology, AI doesn't magically make you a genius. Actually, scratch that. It really just accelerates mediocrity.
But here's the massive aha moment. AI is definitely not the enemy here. The real advantage, the real game changer, comes when you combine that timeless persuasion with modern AI. Think of it as AI multiplied by psychology. When you feed these models a really deep understanding of human nature, it amplifies brilliance instead of just churning out more average content.
So how do we actually pull this off? Step 1, you absolutely must learn timeless persuasion. You've got to understand your Aristotles and your Ogilvys. Step 2, once you have that solid foundation, you leverage modern AI to execute those timeless strategies at scale. Step 3 is the payoff. Synthesizing those two things gives you the ultimate advantage over competitors who are just, mindlessly typing prompts into bots all day.
And what exactly happens when you combine these two forces? Well, you discover how to use those ancient psychological principles to create way better content, much stronger positioning, incredibly persuasive copywriting, and, most importantly, marketing systems that actually convert. The technology is doing the heavy lifting, for sure, but the psychology is steering the ship and making sure that heavy lifting is actually moving you in the right direction.
Now, you might be sitting there wondering, does this actually apply to my specific niche? Well, whether you're promoting real estate, running a restaurant, offering professional services, putting out music, managing social media, or even building a personal brand, the principles remain exactly the same. Because while the tech evolves at lightning speed, human psychology remains remarkably consistent. At the end of the day, you are always, ultimately, selling to a human brain.
And hey, everything we've been unpacking in today's explainer, it's the exact blueprint found in the source material AI-powered marketing, ancient persuasion methods that still win. It's actually available right now on Amazon. So for those of you who really want to dive deeper and truly master this specific combination of ancient wisdom and modern tech, definitely go check it out.
Which brings us to our final thought for today. Honestly ask yourself, is your marketing built on passing technology, or is it built on timeless psychology? Are you just chasing the next shiny AI update, or are you anchoring your strategy in the 2,000-year-old truths of human nature? It's a question that is absolutely going to define who wins over this next decade. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I highly encourage you to explore the source material to start building that timeless foundation.